nobody had the sense to say, wait 1 second, this doesn't match up with the truth.
There were two big courtroom shockers this week. Bill Cosby saw his sexual assault conviction overturned, and Britney Spears lost her bid to overturn her conservatorship, which is being run by her father, Jamie Spears. I'm here with Brad Hunter, the Post Media's national crime columnist. Brad, firstly, let's start off with Bill Cosby. That was a huge shock. Cosby was released from prison immediately just this week. Give us the latest.
Yeah, it was a stunning development, Mark. I mean, nobody should be going to the streets and saying, "My God, Bill Cosby's an innocent man," because that's not what the Pennsylvania court said. It was a technicality that we will not get into, but no one is saying Bill Cosby is innocent. And not just that is he's got a load of grief coming up the road, and that's from numerous lawsuits from some of the 33 women that say that he sexually assaulted them or molested them or illegally drugged them or any number of those sorts of things. So it's not over. The party's not back on for the cause.
So, Brad, what did some of Cosby's Cosby Show co-stars say? Phylicia Rashad, I heard, weighed in as well.
Well, yeah, it was initially out of the starting gate. It was all thumbs up for Bill hitting freedom and pizza and Joe pudding pops. But then the Twitter apparatus came down hard on Phylicia, and she backtracked her comments and said no, she supports sexual survivors and whatnot. I don't know whether she's casting the cause out to the wind, but in these times, as we know, that these sorts of things are very, 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 very tricky. But Mark, I gotta ask you, what's the cause's career gonna look like going forward?
Yeah, that's really interesting, Brad. I mean, before Cosby was tried in this case, as you know, he did a tour. He played some shows, even up here in Ontario. So it'll be interesting to see if Cosby tries to go back and repair his public reputation by, performing live and stand up again. He is in his 80s. He's quite old, so it may not be something he can physically do, but Cosby maintained his innocence throughout this whole process and maintained that he was illegally convicted. So I would think that Bill Cosby will want to go back and repair some of his public image. And to do that, he'll try to be America's dad again. Yeah,
that's probably, I agree with you, Mark, on that. But, it's going to be a tough sell in 2020 or 2021, So we'll see. We'll see what happens to the cause.
Okay, Brad, before I let you go, we got to touch on Britney Spears really quickly. Britney Spears publicly last week talked about her abusive conservatorship, which has been run by her. Basically, Britney's life has been run by her father since 2008, since she had a very public meltdown. So Britney doesn't have any control over her finances or her life, really. One of the revelations was that she wanted to have a child with her boyfriend, and she's prevented from doing so. What do you think happens with Britney now?
I think that there's enough momentum now in publicly and from the media that thinks that maybe this is a bit psycho. I mean, being kept from her money, which is no doubt, at the very heart of all this is, I'd like to think that, the dad, Jamie Spears, has Britney's best interests at heart. But my guess is that it's all about the money. They want that money to keep rolling in. Britney goes increasingly off the rails, has the money to herself, she can blow it. I mean, there's, look at all the turkeys Nicolas Cage is in that he has to do because he was very bad with his money. And, So that's the same with Britney. They want that meal ticket to keep on rolling, but there comes a point where she may say, "Nah, that's it. I'm done."
Okay, you can read more from Brad in the pages of the Toronto Sun. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel down below and let us know what you think on Twitter and Facebook.